ain't work. Aw, hell no. Swing out his.
What's up, you all? Welcome back to Timster, and today is incredible. We're doing Mortal Kombat on Quest 2. This is a side-loaded game from Sidequest, but it's actually very, very new, and I want to give a shout out to Cybermonk for allowing us to try this out. Now, Mortal Kombat on Quest 2, first trying it out, you go in, it's nostalgic. You just jump in, it has the themes, it has some of the characters. Now, this is from the Mortal Kombat 2, which is very, very, very classic. Just seeing this in virtual reality already makes me so happy to share this with you all. Across the board, this is not a perfect game, so please don't go in thinking that, oh, I hope this is gonna be a beautiful, perfect game. It is not. It's actually deemed a fan-made game, but it still has some fun qualifications that makes it somewhat official. Now, it is in a side quest format, so therefore we treat it as is and we come off respectable. Now, there are bugs, there are some things, and there's a lot of limitations in this game, but it's actually pretty solid. From everything from the music to the character selection and to the arcade format, and they're actually being legitimate in arcade aspect in there. It's pretty cool on this mini home screen. You go with some of the characters just who we're all familiar with, like Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Baraka, Melina, Katana, Johnny Cage, Goro, and a few others. Despite its limitations, this game is really, really fun. If you go in with an open mindset, not looking to criticize it, not looking to compare it to anything, it's a fun attribution to what Mortal Kombat is. And if you're a huge Mortal Kombat fan like me, you're gonna love this game regardless, just due to the music and the scenery alone. They do have the stages that we're all remembrance of, and so that always makes it better for the theme and just the overall dynamics of being able to deliver a Mortal Kombat 2 into Quest 2. Now let's go into the fighting. There are some smooth moments in fighting. I noticed if you can do maneuver, that kind of helps you out in landing more shots. Now when you're fighting, some of the shots tend to be blocked. You have to listen to the sound effects for a block shot and actually landing a shot. So I got confused with that a lot at first, but overall I started to get better as I started to climb up the rank. You can maneuver actually off to the side and offset yourself to actually evade a block and hit someone. I thought that was one of the coolest attributions, aside from the characters having their own uniqueness. Now, speaking of characters, you can only choose one character. It is Scorpion, but it's still a lot of fun just having Scorpion. You know, being able to do the get over here is always everybody's favorite. Scorpion's always a strong character and is very OP in like literally every Mortal Kombat game, so it's always fun to have him. You face all the characters and you see their uniqueness, from Sub-Zero's freezes, Liu Kang's kicks. You can see Johnny Cage and doing his splits. You see Goro stuff. You see Baraka, and you see Raiden really honing that electricity. So everybody has their own unique perspective, and you can really characterize them immediately. So they did do a solid job on that. As far as graphics, some of the graphics look okay, especially for some type of a port and a fan-made, quote unquote. I thought it was cool. There's some characters that look a little bit more of an anime type, kind of like if it was like shipped into like an anime Fortnite type, and there's some that actually look like that kind of clay animation type. It's just minor differences that I feel that kind of make the character look a little different. Like Raiden's character looked really good. Baraka is very dark in this game. That's because he was still more of a rare attributable character that was deemed as being far more horrifying before like Mortal Kombat drastically advanced and made him somewhat just a core player. So Baraka comes out very dark in here. I wish it could have shown like his actual dynamics of the skin, because he just looks very, very scary when you play him, and it's so cool. But yeah, like what I said, you choose Scorpion, you see all the unique moves. Some of the hits very tiring because sometimes your hits are not landing, and there is bugs, of course. Like sometimes there's a couple of glitches and you don't know what's going through. If you get too close, you're looking inside the body now, and it kind of gets all in your face. As far as immersion, I felt immersed and it feels fun. Now, like what I said, it does get laggy and jumpy at times, and so you just have to keep doing the same repetition over and over. When I do the get over here, a lot of the times you don't really get that. It doesn't clamp onto them and bring them over here. You're kind of just doing the get over here, which is still cool. My favorite was trying to land mini uppercuts. So to land mini uppercuts, you legitimately can like duck down with your legs, and then you can just kind of punch up. So that was pretty fun. I actually landed a few uppercuts. All in all, the fighting's okay for what it is. It is decent. It's not very much. It's not over the top. I get one unique move, and everybody else looks like they have multitudes of unique moves, I guess because that's just AI alone. I tried clicking other buttons. There's not really anything else essentially other than doing get over here when you're Scorpion. There's no kicks. There's no other type of attribution to kicks. Now, I'm not expecting kicks on a Quest 2 like the way it would be like full body tracking, but there's just no button to actually kick either. So you do get over here. You kind of just do your own punches. You kind of maneuver your own way. That's basically the most control you do have. You press, I believe, you press A to do get over here, and you can actually alter your body. Like realistically, you go off to the side when you see that there's too much blocking. When you hear those sound effects of blocking, you just kind of maneuver back in and out. On top of all, this game is incredible. I had a lot of fun. Replayability, there could be some some replayability, far more for content creators for sure, like myself, that kind of just want to break down the dynamics of this game. Now, this was just my first haul. I literally just played this game. I received it, downloaded it as an APK. Then I wanted to show it to you all and break it down as far as I can, while just after one full run through. The last final boss is Goro. You do see a Shao Kahn appearance, and that's gonna be versus Kung Lao. You see a Shao Kahn appearance in the background. You also see him at the top of the ranking, but you don't face him. Goro is the final boss in this game. Goro was fun. I lost a few times to him, but all in all, it was still kind of buggy facing Goro. It's kind of confusing. You got to jump real high. Some of the tallest ones was Raiden and Goro, and I had to jump real high to like reach real far to really try to hit their head, and then Goro hitting his body. I think they're somewhat effective, but not too much. The power rings are kind of accurate as far as like how much life you have left, but it's okay. You also got to wait every once in a while to be able to do your get over here, and it kind of loads you up and it gives you a symbol for that, so that was always pretty cool. For it being a side quest availability, I thought it's pretty cool if they can add on some extras as far as allowing you to play with more characters, possibly making it multiplayer, less AI type effective. Now you feel like you really are playing an AI, and so if they could advance that notion a lot, that'd be so cool. Then on top of multiplayer, on top of more characters, on top of being able to have more moves and being able to just really implicate those buttons that are not really being utilized, like triggers and the other extra buttons, that'll be cool to have, to actually have uniqueness of moves. The music is there, the idea is there, it's somewhat the execution is there. It's just not to the highest level, as we do know the limitations of being on a Quest 2. But for it being on a Quest 2 standalone, I thought it was pretty fresh, man. So Mortal Kombat, this is what I like. If you like some of this, like, ask some questions below. I also have like tons of raw content from it and raw format. So if you want to see a little bit more and just me kind of just place a series of this, just let me know what's up, man. Just leave a comment in the comment section below. Remember, all that stuff does help because it helps with the algorithm reach others, so we can continuously share VR and the authenticity of it and how it can really help out and just what we do, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man, and it always does help. I appreciate y'all. Peace.